Welcome back everyone to another review on the Commodore Amiga this time. My name is Nick and this game is called Wizball, published by Ocean in 1988. It's a game where you need to collect stuff as a bouncy ball. Was it bouncy ball? Anyway, it's a bouncy ball, that's what I meant. Nice music at the start, a nice title screen. We'll see how we get on here. Dodgy gameplay, nincompoop chat as always, seeing how you got on your first or second go. 1 player, 2 players, team, 3 players or 4 players. I'm the only player here. As usual, if you had this game back in the day, then let me know. It's my first go. Right, here we go. This feels a bit odd. Right, so left and right for bouncing. Okay, now I'm finding this a little bit awkward to control first of all. And we're stuck in here, right? I need to shoot everything and collect items. Man, this is a bit tricky to control. Okay, now, it feels a little bit like this might be a port from an ST version. There's all power-ups across the top which we can get, which will make our task a little bit easier. So hopefully we can do that. Right, okay. Please subscribe if you haven't already. And thank you people who subscribed so far. I've gone down somewhere. That felt a bit like Nodes of Yesod on the ZX Spectrum. Right, let's shoot all these boys. Any contact with the enemy and you're dead. We need to collect all these green things. I'm really finding this tricky. Oh man, back. Yes, this isn't very welcoming so far to the newbie noob. Now, some people might have liked this. It's a little bit of a quirky game. Controls are awkward, as I say, not very welcoming to the newbie player. And already, although I've only been playing it a couple of minutes here, I'm getting a bit annoyed. Trying to bounce this ball over the obstacles. I'm pressing left every time it bounces, or right every time it bounces, to try and alternate how heavy the bounces are, but I don't feel too much in control of this. It's very unresponsive, and when you get a game that's unresponsive, it's not fun to play, and that's what I'm getting. It's a bit lazy programming. Also come out on the Commodore 64. I don't know if that version was a bit better. Feels like it might work a bit better in that sort of area, but I'm finding collisions with the enemies a bit unavoidable, and the obstacles are a pain in the bottom as well. Don't like it. Quirky, lazy. Seems like you need the power-ups there to get the best out of the thing, and oh dear me, if you weren't here, I would have turned it off already. I don't like this. Maybe I'm not giving it enough time, or maybe I'm just rubbish, but I'm the average game player. I try and recreate the situation, what it would have felt like on your first or second go. You might have had the real game, you might have had it on a, well, dodgy disc copied and given to you by someone, and if that's the case for this one, I wouldn't have given it any time at all. Don't like it. I think the next game in the sequel is WizKid, which also reviewed, which is another odd sort of like game, but it's slightly easier to play than this thing. I don't like it. You have to agree with me, or anyone on YouTube really. You can put your comments below. If you didn't have too many games back in the day and you played this a lot, you might have got a lot of fun out of it. But it's very grey, very frustrating, very unrewarding. It's not making the best use of the Amiga's power. Although I've got a power up there. How do I release that? And yeah, well, maybe I'm slightly going to get slightly better. But I was one of those people that wasn't. If they weren't good straight away, I was quite fickle. I never wanted to play it again. Okay, maybe I'm getting. That's a bomb there. How did I release that bomb? Press fire button. Right, I'm down here, like Nodes of Yesod, further down. Maybe I haven't judged it enough. Right, die. Oh man. And I think as soon as you die, you lose all your power-ups, and that is the most annoying thing ever. Maybe one player isn't the best way to do it. Maybe you need to do it to other players. So in summary then, graphics are uninspiring, sound is poor, controls are poor, it doesn't stand out. From the screenshots you wouldn't be tempted to buy it either. It's one of these moving on ones. I think it's like public domain fare this. I wouldn't like to pay anything for it, like a commercial release, but that might be sacrilege. Wizball. Now we aim the reviews to be about 10 minutes long. I might struggle in this case because I hate it so much. But yes. If you want to see other Commodore Amiga games we reviewed, there's a mixture there. Some good, some rubbish, some awful, some middling, some all the other stuff I haven't mentioned so far. But if you want to see other Commodore Amiga stuff, there is a link in the description below. Or if you want to see all the playlists, click on my username, takes you to the channel page, click on the playlist tab, and Commodore Amiga will be there, along with a load of other stuff. Now, I'm sure people will do, and I thank you for it. Will give me some tips below in the comment section there of how to control the ball a bit better. But I'm not controlling my ball very well. If you don't control your ball very well, then also comment in the comment section below. Is your experience of this game very similar to mine in a blow of frustration, because it isn't walkthroughs? oh, did you have more patience than me with it? Practice all different styles, and suddenly you was a genius bouncing around, and it was the best game ever. Let me know what your experiences are, if you've got any of this game. But anyone that hasn't played the game so far, will be watching this, and based on my play, will not be playing it. And there's lots of, when you look at retro gaming, there's actually tens of thousands, maybe hundreds of thousands of games to play now on various systems. Why the hell would you pick this one? Unless, of course, you've got nostalgia for it, and then that's a whole new ball game. Then that changes things. With nostalgia, it's not just about the game; it's about where you were as a person back in that day, your TV programs you watched, and all that sort of stuff. It takes you back to that era. But you know, this isn't an era for me. It's not an era I want to get into because it's poor. Boo. How long can I play this game? I already don't want to play it. If you're here, then well done. I play the bad games, so you don't have to. I'm not sure what this scored back in the day. If they loved it, I'll be surprised. But I deliberately avoid those so I don't get, influenced. Because as I say, if all the reviews are 100% this game's brilliant, I would have attempted to say that it was brilliant as well for not appearing like an incompoop. But it might be just that my play is awful. I'm not getting the best out of it. But my overall experience, I have to be honest with you, is I don't like it. Poor controls, poor graphics, poor sound. Uninviting, lackluster, lazy, possibly an ST port. Don't play it again. That's what I'm saying. Right, game over. And after I said don't play it again, I'm probably going to play it one more time. Right, this is my last go on it, honestly, to see if I can get any play out of it whatsoever, any control of it whatsoever. But it just seems so unfair. I play games to beat stress, but this one creates it. You might be laughing at me playing it, and that's beating your stress. Well done. But just watch it, don't play it. A bit like watching someone slip over on a banana skin. Quite funny to watch, unless you're the person slipping over on the banana skin. So that's what this game is. It's a banana skin slipper. Right, come on, green ball. No, can't get past that star. I think I could shoot that for. Oh, God. Boing, 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 boing. Boing, boing, boing. Turn it off. Oh, man. Oh, God. Yeah, I had the power-ups at the top there, didn't I? But I wasn't releasing them, so that might have helped me. So it might be fundamental I'm not getting, which will make my life in this game a whole lot better. If you are a green bouncy ball bouncing around some strange planet, then comment in the comment section below. Do you keep bashing into statues of the planet Saturn, or whatever that is? Maybe it's a bloke with a bowler hat on, I don't know. Saturn or that. Very similar in styles. And there we go. And unavoidably, I bash into that thing. Maybe if you could drop a bomb, that might make it a bit easier. There is a power-up where you've got something buzzing around you, I think. You can shoot that as well. I haven't activated that quite obviously. Right now, I'm trying to do... It's parallax scrolling, look at that. So that's one good thing I'll say about it. What's parallax scrolling? That's when the foreground moves at a different speed to the background. Is it parallax scrolling or just my imagination? I think so, it is, isn't it? You've got a thin grey layer that's creating that. So it's bare minimum parallax scrolling. But that does create a bit of style to the thing. God, did I just play this game a compliment? I got to correct that. So is it a ball or is it a big Brussels sprout? Never been a fan of Brussels sprouts, and equally, I'm not a big fan of this game. Well, you know, I don't want to play it anymore. Really, I think we've seen enough. I'm not going to get any better the longer I play, and I don't want to play it any longer to practice. In any case, so hope you like to have a look at that one. I sure didn't like playing, which I think came across in great spades. Although the title screen looks quite good. Game. So I hope you liked seeing it at least. That was Wizball on the Commodore Amiga. A terrible game, in my opinion, published by Ocean in 1988. Got any comments about this game, similar games, or anything retro, then please put that in the comment section below. You're more than welcome. Until next time, take great care of yourself and are very fond. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Boing, 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 boing. Boing, boing, boing. Turn it off.